Happy Hour with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I see we have Deviant Degenerate and Lady Starfire in my chat. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Okay, let's get on with it. Okay. All right, that sounds good, Lady Starfire. You rest up. You rest easy. And I've got your in. Hey, Hey, Corey, how you doing, sis? Just a person trying to humans got all your retro shanny needs met. So get ready to like, share, and subscribe to Just a Person Trying to Human. Hey, MTG Kitty. Hey, Goldilocks.
Human being known as Donald John Trump stood in front of an Australian billionaire and thought, gee whiz, I would really like to be like this guy. Okay? Coincidence is not a kosher word.
Hey.
You have Donald Trump in front of an actual billionaire. He used fraudulent means to pump up his net worth his entire life.
So?
And the name was a status. Trump. For whatever reason. I don't know where the origination of that is. I'll probably have to dig more into Donald's history to understand that. Probably around the same time he became a ascendant Mason level, 33rd or whatever. I don't know what degree Mason he is. He would go down in history as one of the greatest Masons to ever live, though, because he played the light side, and now he's literally...
Take those fucking aviators off. You look like a fucking douchebag.
Looks like Satan, which he is, I mean. This disgusting sack of shit decides that it's a good idea to use one of our worst weapons in our arsenal that's just recently been something that exists, known as the Moab. You remember this? Donald Trump dropped a Moab in Iraq.
All of us at the time were like, what the fuck?
What the hell just happened? I know a lot of MAGA folks. I'm not into this. But people like QAnons were like, fuck yeah. And they had the video of the Moab coming down and just devastating shit. And they're like, yeah, fuck yeah, we're killing brown people. Disgusting dog shit. Condemn it. It's gross. That's worshiping the God of forces. If you're a Christian, you're no longer a Christian if you're into that.
The president of Iraq called Trump up. Let me add that. The president of Iraq...
All right. Y'all are talking about shit you don't know nothing about. And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I really don't. I don't follow the news that closely. I don't know what weaponry they're using, and I don't know what bombs they're dropping. And how do you know about all this shit? Did you read it in the paper? Did you see it online? What article did you glean it from? Come on, let's have some sources.
Called Trump up and was like, you leveled my own city. What's going on? And Trump said, what are you going to do about it? Another
no, they haven't been on Dr.
world
Phil.
leader, he would treat like that. Just bomb them, just so he can?
No, they haven't been on Dr. Phil. They'd look like complete assholes if they went on Dr. Phil.
Impress the billionaire.
That's insane. You should be on camera too. I mean,
Nah, don't worry about it.
it's Reverend Shanny.
I'll be like Robin.
Quivers.
Yeah.
You could be a Robin Quivers type. You're a good that. Her job you'd be good at. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't you say I can be a producer, or I can be your sidekick, or I can co-host or whatever? Why do you have to be somebody else? Me personally, I like being baddie. For better and for worse.
Oh, Howard Stern, if she retires, call me.
There you go.
Hey, four-leaf clover fan.
He'd have you doing all kinds of perverse things.
Dude, we'd be living in New York, man.
Oh my God, that's it. I either want to be on the beach or in the center city Manhattan in like a penthouse.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the heaviness, but I have to. This is what I used to do. I'm telling you, this guy. All right, I was a Trumper. Jesus, I was.
Yep.
I had MAGA shirt, hat, all of it.
Yep, I remember the day you ripped that shirt up.
Yeah, I did, but I went back to my vomit. Okay.
For a while.
Yeah, you woke me up to a lot, which that's awesome. That's the help.
I always do.
The help meet thing.
Yeah, it's not just serving your food and cleaning your dirty underpants.
When do you serve him food? When do you clean his dirty underpants? Now, my husband, I actually do serve him food and wash his dirty underpants. You can't say that. You can't say that.
No. The fact of the matter is that MAGA is a cult. That has to be a baseline understanding now. That the psychopaths that are in this movement, and I don't say that lightly because I wore MAGA shit.
And being a helpmate doesn't mean henpecking your significant other to death neither. Doesn't mean that either. Which you henpeck him constantly. You humiliate him. You bring up other men around him. Shit, I wouldn't put up with your crap. Not to mention your other egregious errors.
But I was a 2016 to 2018 MAGA-er. 2019, some really weird shit happened. Like George Floyd, and then the president goes, "It's really bad, folks," and says nothing else about a murder of a man in the street, a minority. He said nothing other than it looks really bad. Not the appropriate response, which is what the fuck is happening to our police force. That it's capable of murdering a man in the street.
I'm wondering if it's being treated like a meth house. I'm wondering if it's being tested for anything. Because you know that they were using substances. You can't tell me this sumbitch wasn't tweaking.
With everybody watching. And then they sprayed the audience at the Capitol, Bill Barr, by the order of Bill Barr, who's like some kind of Nazi. Not anymore, because now he wants to look like his shit don't stink. And he's anti-Trump and everything, which is correct. It's correct to be anti-Trump, okay? Don't get me wrong. But this ass-kissing of the American public and ball washing is ridiculous, disgusting pandering. These guys, the Barr is a war criminal for spraying the American people that were just out there to say a guy was murdered in the street and the president said it's really bad. Like a fucking child that he is. Okay, with all of that bullshit being said, Donald Trump is the ball licker of more wealth than him. Because it's God money to Donald Trump.
You only changed your politics because you became poor. Seriously. You only changed your politics because you became poor. You only changed your tune about things because you became poor. Now you see how the other half lives. Welcome to my previous nightmare. Only I didn't live dirty. Soap is cheap. Cleaning products are cheap. I always had nice places to live.
God money, I'll do anything for you. God money, just tell me what you want me to.
Hey, Shiloh.
God money, nail me up against the wall. But that's
no lie, Shiloh. That is no fucking lie.
They asked Donald Trump, Donald, what is your favorite book in the Bible? What is your favorite verse? Folks, I don't really I don't really. Sorry, I made myself laugh.
Hey, chicken
I
tender
don't
forever.
really
How you doing, baby?
talk about that. It's a very personal matter to me. I don't do Trump voice because it's like disgusting at this point to me because he's a fucking traitor to humanity.
You're a traitor
and decency.
To your species.
I just felt myself vomit a bit. Do you get it? That's the righteousness, though. That's how Lot, because Lot.
You're a traitor to your species. You both are. You're nothing but a drain on society, sucking on the teat of the government. That's all you know is being handed something. You've never really had to work for anything except for those couple of weeks that you worked at Burger King, and that was torture for you. I have worked jobs so hard that you could scarcely imagine. I'm being totally serious. I will survive. You won't. You have no survival instincts. And you're never going to figure it out.
Lot of Sodom, Lot, Abraham's cousin, correct? Cousin? Not brothers. Lot.
Hey, Parrot Girl Tattoo.
Every day, it says in the scripture, I'm quoting, that he was vexed by where he lived. And that was because Lot was a righteous man. He was, yeah, thank you, Jen. I appreciate you. We are feeling a lot better because blessings come from on high and people are blessed. I see you bring me back kind of spiritually, and I'm like, whoa, I'm like laying this on heavy, but it has to, I have to, this is like righteousness, like John the Baptist. Sometimes you got to be like John the Baptist and look at the king and go like this because he has no fucking clothes on and he's no better than, he's a rapist.
What? What? Shut up.
Do you realize that Donald Trump in the United
Parrot Girl
Kingdom has
Tattoo
been,
just
he was
super
found
chatted
civilly
$5.
liable?
Parrot Girl Tattoo just super chatted $5, and this is what she said. This is what she said. Bat, you are the tough love these two need to hear. Sadly, they'll never take the solid advice. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, I don't just call her a fat ass and call her a dumb bitch. I offer something that they could actually use. But so thank you very much, Parrot Girl, for the $5. That was very generous of you. You are awesome sauce.
For the rape of a 13-year-old girl. This man is the worst citizen to ever have a social security number. He is the worst bit of sperm to ever enter the egg of a mother in America. He is the worst sack of scum
Hello.
to ever be thrown into a heap in the corner of what's called the Oval Office. So,
You didn't hit yourself hard enough.
what? My scripture, it's in there. I have it at the ready to start preaching.
You can have my Bible if you want.
I don't need to look it up because it's written there in my heart at this point, and I can speak it when I need to.
Okay, amen.
Yes, in the book of Daniel, the prophet Daniel, it's written that
the king who shall come.
I'm not going into prophecy at all. This is just. Whoa. This is a straight reference. Okay. It's written that it was on the wall. The writing on the wall in Daniel was what? Tiki meno upharsin, which means it translates to you're found in the scales wanting and you're out. In our vernacular, you fucking suck, you're of the devil, and you're gone.
You really think you're funny. You really think you're witty, smart, attractive. Nah, buddy. Nah. Not really. You're delusional. You and her. I don't get how these two can walk around and think that they're the hottest thing on two fucking legs. Now I know what time it is as far as what I look like. I'm pushing 60. 60. Not 50, not 40, 60. I'm not 20 anymore. But these two fuckers, they really think they're something. They really do.
Sorry, Gavin. Whoa, Jesus.
Yeah, I think you did, Blue.
Holy shit, dude.
All right, so it was about 3 days ago. So 3 days. No politics, please? Well, I mean, this is where it's at. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, we can talk about what we want to talk about. You don't control our channel.
Yeah.
That's right.
Bugger off if you don't like hearing what we have to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is a God thing. You want 20... I mean, you have...
I blocked someone today because they told us to lay off the God talk.
Well, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, they want to focus. They want to focus on themselves.
Yeah, and the narcissism.
Yeah,
well,
fuck them.
No, that ain't going to fly because the time is... We're in a time. All right? You got AC written all over stuff right now. Antichrist. Anyway, Donald Trump's God is money. It was an irrevocable trust deal that God, the Jews had gotten so disgustingly reprobate that his line, the Messiah could come at any segment in.
Yeah, we know, Rev. He can come anytime. The first time he came, he could come at any time. The second time he came, he could come at any time. Anytime. Is this how you want Jesus to see you when he comes back? Seriously.
In the entire span of history, he could have appeared at any certain time. But that was the time. It had to be then.
Damn,
no later,
girl.
no sooner. It had to be that fucking quirk of a whatever second that he breathed his last breath and that spirit returned to the Father. The energy transfer of him doing the mission and then back up. That millisecond. Because it was like in the Garden of Eden,
hey, vonhelton, how you doing, buddy?
Relationship that was a father as close as the best relationship you could imagine with your father is to humanity was smashed apart because of whatever happened in Eden. Was a crossbreeding and Satan fucked Eve? Possibly, sure.
I don't believe that.
Oh, yeah, I know that. And I'm not going there. I'm just saying that's out there.
It's bizarre.
I don't believe that.
Well, concentrate on the road.
The fruit,
don't be texting.
The fruit. You can speculate on what that was. Literally, like an apple or something. Some say pomegranate. But anyway, the point is that relationship, for whatever reason, to the Creator was severed in Eden. And that one point in history where Jesus breathed his last breath was you had a chain link fence or some shit, or like, chains, and the link broke in Eden, and then the welding was complete at the moment he stopped breathing. And that's existential, really out there stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about, you wastoid? Holy shit. You have been rambling for like the last 5 minutes. And nowhere in that was anything anywhere near a coherent thought. You have no soul, and may God have mercy on you.
The repair of the, I believe, double strand DNA into the single strand cord that it was in the beginning. You're Adam and Eve at the fall, their DNA split in half.
That's interesting. I never heard of that before.
That is a revelation from me. That video I had 1.5 million views.
Wow.
The Amanda Breck video. It came from Amanda Breck. I was listening to him. I'm like, holy shit, this DNA stuff. That's what.
Amanda Breck is nuttier than I am. That crazy son of a bitch, you can barely understand what the hell he's saying. Man burned out his damn brain on drugs. And he's homeless. And this son of a bitch has been looking up to Amanda Breck since before he lost his money.
The Holy Spirit makes your DNA a single strand again. And at Eden, it was broken apart. It was Satan. And he entered the DNA. That's why a lot of people do believe that it was sexual, that Eve had sex with the devil in the garden. And if you have mankind.
That's not the fucking story, you ass. Why do you believe that? Why do you want to believe the most salacious stuff you can find? Why? That's just some crazy shit, man.
Beautiful Eve, the first woman, beautiful and worshipful, right? And then you take the lowest disgusting creature, which was Lucifer, that fell, and he manifests as the devil in the garden, and she mates with that. That's going to screw your genetics for sure. It's the first woman, mankind. What?
Reminds me of the Book of Enoch.
Yeah.
The daughters of, or the sons of God
came unto and took
daughters
wives.
of men and took wives.
That's in the Bible, straight canon.
That is.
Genesis 6.
Yep.
So the people that want to hereticize, i.e. saying that they're heretic by teaching that Genesis has to do with some crossbreeding of mankind into something maybe satanic. Look, it's right there. It really is. If you want to insist that it's not a metaphor, you can read the Song of Solomon, and okay, you're talking about pomegranates and stuff and eating fruit. Well, okay, that's superficial, but it's very clearly talking about sex too.
Well, it's a woman wanting her husband. That's how it starts.
Yeah. But I'm speaking from the male perspective.
Yeah.
It's a sexual book. Eat the fruit and stuff. I mean, that's, yeah. It's there.
I recommend it. I recommend to eat that fruit.
Yeah, it should be the first part of foreplay, really.
It should be.
That makes...
Why? Why? God, you're weird.
For the best sex, and you make your girl real happy.
Yeah, please her first.
Yeah, and then you get off, because you can get off anytime easy as a fucking guy.
Oh my God, you are so fucking disgusting. Y'all have to go there, don't you? Y'all have to make everything fucking sexual. You know, I like to make jokes every now and then, but you know what? I don't go there. They go there.
Anyway.
Porno. Anyway. Whole Bible thing there, Holy Spirit done. We're back to the devil now. Sack of shit. Donald Trump. His citizenry should be revoked. You have a man that is willing to commit an act of war.
I think he's a porn and sex addict. That's what I think. Porn and sex.
By dropping a nearly nuclear device on another nation, i.e. Iraq, that is still developing because of the dog shit that the military-industrial neocon asshole psychopath organization, New World Order scumbags, that started all of the dog shit after 9/11.
You know what? If my man started talking like that, I'd wonder if he had a tumor or if he hit his head or something like that, or if it was a joke. And if it wasn't any of those things, I'd tell him to shut the fuck up and stop talking like that, because I don't want to fucking hear it. It is disrespectful. Nothing worse than someone with a filthy mouth and a bad attitude. Someone once told me that I would never meet anyone like them. I said, oh yeah, I've met people like you before. A filthy mouth and a bad attitude are pretty universal. You think that you're the only one with a filthy mouth and a bad attitude? Shit. I can walk around the corner and find one.
I'm not going there. No. I'm going to stop right there, folks.
No one compares, you stand alone to every record I own. Music to my heart, that's what you are. A song that goes on and on. And I want you to know, baby, I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep it in the repeat, beep, 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 beep. And I keep it in the repeat, beep, 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 beep. And I keep it in the repeat, beep, 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 beep.
Thanks, JP.
And I keep it in the repeat, beep, 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 beep. And I keep it in the repeat, beep, 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 beep.
I can actually make content and people watch because you motherfucking snipers are watching. I'm making content and you're still watching cause I make the fucking content for your people to fucking watch cause they don't really care about you. They just want the fucking drama and people making fun of each other cause they're insecure little brats who haven't grown the fuck up because they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Anyway,
Shanny, you know why you get 300 something viewers? Because you are a train wreck. You're a train wreck. Me, not so much.
oh wow.
Back to Trump.
Yes. Benedict Arnold was nothing.
Hey, Camp,
compared
how
to
you
this
doing?
man. Richard Nixon was a literal. Richard Milhouse Nixon was a literal Boy Scout compared to this guy. And a lot of people still love Nixon to this day. And my mom was a lover of Nixon. Whatever. He was an idiot and he was paranoid about losing. That was his crime. Tricky Dick was just extremely scared to lose. Donald Trump.
Well, to describe how she sings how she looks. Sloppy. Horrendous. Loud and obnoxious.
Trump, on the other hand, is willing to cause death for the sake of ball washing with his tongue. A Australian billionaire. Now, guys, right? You're alpha if you're for Trump. Okay, you're not, though. Because this is the day I hope you see this. Like all of the alpha guys. You know, do I have to, I don't know. I got to prove that I'm a man, right? For the Trump alpha guys.
You already did. You fuck Shanny for Christ, baby.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. No, I'm like you, you know. All right, I'll prove that I'm like you. Because you think it's tough to support Donald Trump. As far as New World Order, I was always more of a Wolfpack fan, Rev. Oh my God, okay. Well,
and you know something? I would watch for the train wreck whenever I was a viewer. Not gonna lie. Then I'd watch the reaction channels to see what they got to say about it. Until I became a reaction channel myself. Because I felt like I had a lot to say. It's fitting you have a pig on your shirt, seeing as how you got a pig sitting next to you.
well, see, that I needed to read that to give me some, humor. The guy.
I wouldn't take any kind of advice from this stinky bastard. I wouldn't. Look at how his life turned out. I wouldn't take any advice from fucking Shanny neither. You know? Just crazy.
His citizenry should be revoked.
He should be exiled.
His social security number should be canceled and never be used again. He is to be removed from American society. How the legal system decides to do that is up to them. I would agree with founding fathers on how they would handle a man of this level of traitor. You know what that means? This man is to be canceled from the lexicon of American political history. You know what that means?
Trudeau has made a...
Oh, you are so cool. Damn. You know something? Don't try to be cool. Because every time you try to be cool, it's just cringe. It is. It's just cringe as fuck. God, you're an idiot. You really are. Moron. Dumb fuck. Stupid turd. Fuck face. You can eat a 1,000,000-pound dick, Rev. Yeah, I'm going to verbally abuse him while I pack this bowl. Gives me something to do. This is my Rick and Morty grinder. I'll show it to you. It's pretty cool. It's got... I'm a big Rick and Morty fan. Hey, cats. Hey, Dwight Langston.
A plan in case Trump gets reelected to give sanctuary in Canada to us Americans who...
Oh, absolutely, sir. We come at your absolute behest to say that you are the right elected by God leader of Canada.
Yeah, Star Spangled Banner, what's that?
You know, I hate disloyal people. What's more, I hate ungrateful people too. I tell you what, you don't like this country? Pay back every cent that you have ever taken from the government and get the fuck out. We'll give you a one-way ticket to wherever you want to go. We'll trade you for 2 productive people who want to come here. And we trade you out and give you their life. Guarantee you ain't gonna like it.
Oh, Canada. Yeah, what's the Star Spangled Banner, man? I'll be a Canadian citizen. I would be happy to hand over my American citizenship to Canada.
Thank you, Jen. I got 2 pairs of glasses left. The Reverend Dude shades are gone because they were in the Durango, and the dude cowboy hat is gone. We're done. But I love what I have. I'm happy with what I have, especially Shanny. I don't know how more clear I could make it. If you listen to my language, I'm not outright saying what I mean to say because I feel that my wife is smart in advising me to not speak in such ways, and I think that's wise.
Dude, with technology, the way it is, and how social media is, the government could totally annihilate themselves, and we could run this country just by doing surveys and people doing counts on it.
Yeah.
So we get exactly what we need in this country compared to getting what we're told we need.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
be grateful you get anything at all. You lazy, good-for-nothing bitch. Oh my fucking God. What the hell is wrong with you? You know, I thought I was self-centered. I am. I'm self-centered. I'm vain. Oh yeah, I am vain. But this bitch has got me beat. She's got me beat by a fucking mile. She's got me beat by light years.
like getting rid of cold medicine, you bastards.
Oh my goodness. Do you know how many people relied on them for sleep? Like NyQuil?
Right?
And then DayQuil in the day to get up?
Yup.
Now, what are they going to go to? Alcohol and pills?
No, they told us we just need chicken soup.
No, they'll go to fentanyl. Oh, you mean the government deals drugs? Yeah. Moving on. I'm a pro DARE. I love DARE.
Me too.
I'm a supporter of DARE.
Like hell.
Drug awareness, resistance, education.
You'd vote for Trump over Biden every time. That's your freedom.
I love Biden.
You want to fix the economy in 24 hours, you have executive order number 1. You end the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States of America.
They should have listened to Lincoln. He was completely against federalized banking.
That's correct. That's why he printed what were called greenbacks.
Was that hot that I know that?
Yeah, that's beautiful that you bring that up. Anyway, Donald Trump, to sum all this up, and what you have to really, I'm sorry if you're still MAGA, because I'll pray for you.
You're in a cult.
Yeah, you're in a cult.
I'm just going to straight up be blunt about it. You're in a cult.
Yeah.
And you really need to get out of this
do
cult.
it, baby.
And I almost got tempted to go into that cult. I had on my car, Women for Trump.
Absolutely.
Because I was really liking how the economy was.
Absolutely.
But see, that's what the devil does. He lures you in by
Mammon.
money.
You know, Trump is an asshole. I would never vote for him. But he is not the Antichrist. Oh, he's a dickhead. He's dickhead supreme to me. If I got in a car accident and they were checking me over to make sure that my brain still worked and asked me who was president, I would just say some asshole. I've done that before.
You can't serve
He did that with Jesus. He tempted Jesus with everything in the whole world.
Hey, Jen. Okay, this is a question for Shanny, if it's okay. Will we ever be able to have Shanny and you back on screen sometime? There are people that miss your content, both of us. Well, yeah.
All right.
Feel like it. When you...
The Ohio River's going to go up. I know it will. With all the snow melting. Ohio River's going to be at flood stage probably. And it's going to rain on Saturday. Ooh, and I tell y'all something I'm looking forward to. HorrorCon. I can't wait to go to HorrorCon. It's on the 28th, the 1st, and the 2nd, and I'm going to go one of those days. I do not care. I'm going. And I'll have a haul of stuff that I get from HorrorCon, autographs and such. So be looking for that. And back to the show.
I think the fans need to do something for me.
Okay.
Because I feel a lot better being on camera.
Okay.
This is my fans. I need you to go to these people who are talking shit about me, flag their channel, and when you flag their channel, you say they collectively canceled Shanny for Christ. Please bring her back to YouTube. And then I'll decide, and then I'll be more...
Okay, but you have to give them a legitimate reason to flag the channels.
Yes.
What is the
targeted bullying of an individual.
Targeted bullying of an individual, and that is an option to pick?
Be a disabled...
Cyberbullying?
Cyberbullying a disabled woman.
There you go, okay.
And man, may I say...
Well, whatever that is. This country is oppressive. Anyway, I'm not saying
oppressive.
That because we might...
If this country was oppressive, you wouldn't be able to bark out some of the dumb shit that you do. You got freedom of speech, pal. You know how I know? I used to defend that freedom. So, yeah, you have freedom of speech. You're welcome.
Might have different views. I'm condemning you. That's not what I'm doing at all.
That's not it. It's try and get out of her.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you're a Christian, get out of her. Go back to your first love. Go back to Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Shaza.
Not the worship of this man.
Do you understand that there are members of your movement?
Just admit it. You talk more, and you look on upon more Donald Trump than you do Jesus nowadays. Just admit that.
Now, see, she's John the Baptist I'm like Moses, and I try to be more diplomatic, okay?
All I can be is blunt, man. I don't know how to do it.
Do not compare yourselves to biblical figures. You shaved apes. Oh my God. I got so many things I want to fucking say. They're trying to come all out at the same time. I'm just going to say, you suck. Go to hell. Fuck you.
Well, that's fine. That's great. Darling, I don't know why I go to extremes.
It goes against my code.
Oh, thank you, Shaza.
To sugarcoat things.
That's because your parents.
No, I get beaten the hell out of if I didn't tell the whole truth.
Lisa Clark says, no, I see what Biden has done to the working class.
Or maybe it wasn't Biden. Maybe it was everything that Trump did while he was very quiet in the White House. To make it seem that way.
I do not agree with that.
Inflation started with Trump. It didn't start with Biden.
Incorrect. At the end of the Trump administration, gas was $1.15 a gallon.
Yeah, but everything set it off. And let's not.
Do you realize everything's based on petrol?
Okay, you want to complain about the economy and it's Biden's fault.
It is.
But it really isn't, because the people who control the economy are Republicans and they lead the House.
Day one.
Everybody sitting on that couch, shut up. Just shut it. Just shut it down. Y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I hate people that try to sound like they know what they're talking about something so they can sound smart. I'm dumb when it comes to this shit. That's why I don't talk about it. I'm dumb when it comes to this. I don't know anything about the economy. All I know is if it's up or if it's down, or if it costs more to buy more bread, or if I have an inkling of what caused the inflation to begin with. I know if you print more money and put it in circulation, that'll cause inflation.
That's since 2022. Day one.
It's gotten worse since they've gotten elected.
Since on day one, Joe Biden killed the pipelines. Do you realize everything in the currency is based on the petrodollar?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it's disgusting.
That created the inflation. That is what created Joe Biden's pen. Literally, Joe Biden's name is what created this inflation. So if anybody wants to come to me and try to fucking debate with me that this man hasn't destroyed our economy, you are incorrect.
But Jason, is that correct information? Did you actually?
It is correct.
Study it?
Yes.
Study it again.
Study it again.
You better study it again.
You better study it again, because I know what kind of media we were listening to at the time.
No, that's not true.
I'm just saying.
That's not true, though.
I'm just saying.
I seen all the proof I need of that. He ended the pipeline. That destroyed the fucking dollar.
How about this? I agree with them destroying the pipeline, because it was destroying the land of Native Americans.
Yeah, well, we need money, man, in the country.
Not getting into that debate here. Look. Why don't you two take a nap? And Shanny, have a Snickers or 2, 10, 20, 25.
Well, money is not worth raping the earth.
See, this is where I become a conservative.
Hey, Blazin', how you doing, honey?
Yeah, exactly.
But really, I'm an independent.
But see, this is a good way to juxtapose
Hey, Brett Ford.
To just say, because I'm on your side, what? Trump is a traitor.
Yeah.
That's it.
We fuck each other. Do that with a liberal. You can't
Thank you,
disagree with a liberal and just like chill with them afterward.
Right.
Blazing Banter just gifted 5 memberships. Let me see who all got them. Real quick. All right. Margaret Chapel. Cachette. Theo Coffee Artist. The Coffee Artist. Woohoo! Barry Kind and EMC 129. You all got memberships. Be sure to thank Blazing Banter. And I want to thank you, Blazing Banter, for supporting the channel and supporting me. You are awesome sauce. Mouth's a little dry. I got to sing the damn song. Now I got to sing the damn song. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome, 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 welcome to our club. Welcome. Yay, welcome. Yay, welcome. Yay, welcome. And welcome to our club. You'll see the custom emojis in the corner. That's where you'll find them. And I made them myself. I made them of, different stuff that I like. So be sure to use them and have fun with them because, I made them. So, yeah. And there will be a Bad After Dark members only special. That's even more live, loud, farty, and nasty, and in your face than a normal Bad After Dark. So be waiting for that. There's going to be a panel. I'm going to get it all together. I just don't know when. I'm the huge procrastinator. So sue me. All right. Now, I want to thank Blazing Banter again for her generosity. And now on with the show.
See?
I fuck a liberal. I am a conservative.
I fuck a conservative who voted for Trump.
That's right.
It's disgusting to me.
Not twice. Once.
Well, that's true.
Once.
Oh, shut up, Jason. You didn't vote. Neither did Shanny. You two don't vote. I vote. I vote.
He lost me in 2020, definitely. I was gone by then. Trump is absolutely the worst figure that's ever been in the country's history.
Just a person trying to human.
And I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to paint him.
Mm-hmm.
Because his crimes are really blatant, out in the open. And this, for me, this thing that strictly for the sake of worshiping, ball-washing mammon, he's literally licking the statue in a sexual way of the golden calf. Like he's rubbing on the golden calf in the Bible while Moses is getting the commandments. Okay? Juxtapose that. Like Dathan and Moses. That Trump is Dathan. He's gross. You know what that means.
And she said it herself. She was fooled by Giuliani. She probably was like, "Oh my God, Giuliani wants me to help."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's America's mayor, for fuck's sake. This guy was like a father, and especially to myself that I was a fatherless kid for my whole life since I was 7. He's like a father that at the worst time you've ever seen in American history, that he's saying we're going to be okay and we're going to rebuild. And the guys that did this are going to pay for it. And we love everybody because we're American. This was the worst thing that we've ever seen as Americans. And every American had solidarity. And they demonized an entire religion.
Through the media. Because those were George Bush years when they started with the, and I'm talking about senior.
You two are in serious need of that thing that the name of it starts with a J, ends with a B, has an O in the center. What's it spell? Job. A job. I got one. Start Monday. I can't be happier. So you won't see as much of me. I'm going to shoot for streaming every day. But if you don't see me, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's the way it be sometimes.
Yeah.
When they started with the movies with the Islamic terrorists.
Yeah.
So they pre-programmed us.
True Lies was one of the first, maybe.
Maybe True Lies was one of the first. And it's funny, he looks like
Bin Laden?
Yes.
A little bit. It's Aziz.
Yes.
Muhammad Aziz. Huh?
Hey, Mags.
It's you guys seem to ignore a lot of people in here. Well, yeah.
Try to make drama out of us talking about a subject.
No, I pay attention to the comments. It's just sometimes
I know.
He doesn't need to pay attention to the comments. We're talking about something.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm like.
That's what this is about, not talky.
It's a long.
Who cares if we don't talk about you?
Yeah, let me apologize.
The world doesn't revolve around you.
Being a long-winded.
You don't have to apologize. You're just
Shanny. Now, you have said on more than one occasion that this is a job, right? Now, part of your job is to engage with the audience and to entertain or inform or both. I try to do both. Even though this is fluff. But I'm not sappy sweet, but I try to be nice to my audience. You get more bees with honey than you do vinegar. In other words, you have people being nice to you if you're nice to them. You're both rude, and you wonder why the hell nobody likes you. Why it's hard for you to find people to hang with. Why everybody exploits you. It's because you're dumb and you're obnoxious, and you're reprehensible human beings at that. If you're going to be reprehensible, be smart.
Doing what you want to do. Fuck them if they feel so critical about how we make our own videos.
Okay, yeah. No, and you're right, because I feel the spirit on this one.
Amen.
I haven't felt it in a long time like this, so.
They just want to talk about themselves in stupid drama.
Maybe.
They're dumb.
Maybe.
Anyway, continue
Maybe
on.
I'm pretty much, I was very long-winded and went into the Bible and stuff, and I think that's spirit-led. So, in the book of Daniel, Tika-meni-upharsin, Trump has been found in the scales wanting. He's done. He's been weighed in the balance and found wanting. Out. So Trump is literally a figure that if you're a Christian, you must come out of him.
Because he's an idol.
He's an idol. I'm wearing on myself a pig, which is an unclean beast. Trump is an unclean beast. For you as a Christian. Because his roots are rotten.
Shanny is an unclean beast. Just look at her. Her look screams unclean beast.
His core is rotten. Majority of politicians cheat on their spouses. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, so why would you vote for them as a Christian?
Yes, I knew those things. I overlooked them, saying, number one, he's repentant, which is bullshit because he was cheating with on Melania.
Oh,
That Freudian slip for sure. Okay? He was cheating on Melania with Stormy Daniels, which makes she makes fun of him every day now. It's hilarious. But mushroom dick on. So, not baby carrot. I got at least something, right?
Gavin found a sunspot.
He's cute.
He is so cute.
I am so glad they got them cats out of there. I am so glad they got them cats out of there. I can't imagine a cat living in that. That's just crazy. You know, Shanny and Reb will spend their last dime on themselves. If we had to, we would spend our last dime on our animals. If we had to.
Anyway, continue on.
Donald Trump was put in the balances. He's found wanting and you're out. And I say humanity because he took the lives of, he destroyed property. He's a war criminal. Do you understand what a war criminal is? He needs to be put in front of the Hague, tried, and whatever they decide to do with them, they do. Life in jail, whatever. He is a war criminal like the United States has never seen. His level of war criminality, there is nothing that close to approaches it in American history. That's what I'm closing with. What are the consequences to that level of traitor in the United States of America? I suggest you read the Founding Fathers' opinion. I would agree with Founding Fathers on how they would handle a man of this level of traitor.
What about two assholes that renounced their citizenship? but take benefits. Thought I forgot, huh? No, I'm high, not stupid.
You know what that means?
Yeah, you're a D-bag.
Oh my God. We gotta have people like that, but this is because preaching's happening.
Aw. Our
I know
people
that.
mad that they don't get the drama they want to talk about.
No, I don't.
Oh.
No, because I've apologized for that profusely about.
You don't talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the end of my ranting.
Yeah.
And that's
so close it out.
The Holy Spirit. Okay, you don't want to be on?
No,
You're
this
done?
was us talking about something.
I agree. Yeah.
All right.
You have a former president that his name should be blotted out of history. His name should be blotted out of the history books as president. 45 canceled. It just didn't happen. Because it's too dark. He was willing to bomb a nation to worship money. If you can still support Donald Trump as a Christian, there's something wrong. He's an open blasphemer of the Creator at this point.
He is.
He's a war criminal. He needs to be tried for it, and the consequences should come. God bless you. Jesus is king. That's it.
Exactly.
She is totally in love with herself. She really thinks she's beautiful, doesn't she? She really thinks she's something. What I wouldn't give to have that confidence. Give me a break.
All right.
Oh yeah, chicken tender.
So,
or a shaza.
I have to update you on something. Okay, so
Shaza, I love getting tattoos. Once you start, it is hard to stop. Oh, I'm going to get more ink. Much to my mother's chagrin. I'm addicted to ink. You know, every few years, I want to get a tattoo. And when I work up, you know, the money or time or whatever, you know, and the stars align and I actually get new ink, you know, I'm good for a while. Then I think, well, I got one on one arm. Now I got to even it out and get one on the other arm. And 6 months to a year later, I'm getting ink on the other arm. Yes, and people do judge me. I had a Walmart person stand over me, watching me check things out. I just looked over at her. I looked over at her, and she couldn't have been more obvious. She was sweeping the same place over and over and over and over and over again. I was dressed nice. I wasn't even dressed in my pajamas or anything. I had pants that had a zipper. Now I know why. I was in costume. We was getting ready to go to the flea market. And I was in costume and she was standing over me. Yeah. I said, hey, John. He goes, what? We're being watched. She goes, did you say something? I said, yeah, we're being watched. She goes, oh, honey, we're all being watched. I said, yeah, but not by you.
You know the person who kind of scammed us on PayPal? Well, this morning she gave me a message and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. My son did it and canceled it. Please forgive me. I was sleeping."
You would
So I
think,
was
Blaze.
trolled by some kind of teenager, I guess. I know, weird, huh? Or is that a fake story? I don't
Hey,
know. I don't
Mandy,
know.
how you
But
doing?
instead of $10, she gave me $20. So I guess she paid me off because I like had a legitimate case, and she could have lost her PayPal because it's against
Yeah, that's
PayPal's
the whole idea.
policies to send dirty panties. So the hat I'm wearing,
Yeah, the whole idea of surveillance is they're not supposed to know you're watching so that you can catch them stealing. I'm like, dude, you just saw me in here yesterday. You stood over me then too. I didn't steal nothing then. Fuck, what the hell's wrong with you? What, tattoos and olive skin fucking set you off? Damn.
is a Rasta hat. It had dreadlocks on it, but I didn't like how it looked, so I cut the dreadlocks in. But I really like this hat. I think it's really cute. I'm feeling a lot better, less sick. I have a little cold that's going on. But I
Okay,
had 2 cups
Mandy,
of
see you
coffee
later.
today, so I think that's the energy and the endorphin rush I feel. Um,
Yeah, exactly, Shiloh.
yeah, man. Like I just like you ever thought about putting your child into boot camp or like a boot camp weekend just to discipline him and scare him? This could be your future boy. I can imagine my sons doing that. uh, what's Rev doing? He's in therapy right now. I don't. It's like something in your inner spirit glow. That's because I'm pretty much.
What do you mean he's in therapy? What do you mean he's in therapy? Bitch? Can't you just stop? Give him a little privacy? I can hear him. Good God Almighty.
Much like in peace of everything, I think. Like, I had a therapy appointment, right? And my therapist said, it's time for you to start doing what you want and not caring what anyone thinks. Like, make yourself happy. So, I guess I'm going through a selfish period. But I never done that in my entire life, so.
That's a good one, Shanny. You've never gone through a selfish period in your life? That's a fucking lie from the pit of hell. You snake. Oh my God. Lady, I've had about enough of your bullshit to last me a damn lifetime. You've been in nothing but a selfish phase. Seriously, probably your whole damn life. Probably from the minute you were born.
I don't know. I like it. I might want to, go back to college. I'm thinking of something like that. What I think, though, I think
I don't know about my hands. Once I get my arms and thighs and stuff done, I don't know. I might have to think about it. But I'm not going to stop getting ink just because I got older. Old. Well, I'm not older anymore. I'm old. I've still got good skin and it's good canvas. The tattoos still look good. My mom hates them. She does. She hates them. And like I said, some people do judge me. But hey, that's life.
I think I want to. Well, anyway, my therapy appointment, I think it like really helped me in my
Okay.
last therapy
Let me get there.
appointment. Because she really wants me to find myself. And I always, my whole life, I was always taking care of someone. When I was little, it was taking care of my brothers. When I was a teenager, it was taking care of my brothers.
Liar.
I only had like 2 years before I had my boys of like a little bit more freedom because I wasn't taking care of kids. And my sons don't need me to take care of them anymore. They're very good kids. They're not even kids anymore. They're young men.
They're still children. You fat bitch. Now we're going to take a little break from fat ass here and switch to a vonhelton. God, what a dumbass.
Correct. Putin is ex-KGB. That's why I watch him very carefully. Anything I hear about Putin, my ear perks up. You know, had the Cold War continued, me and Putin would probably have been looking at each other from across a fence somewhere. That's true. I'm a Cold War vet.
What? What? God, you're stupid. Oh my God. You fucking idiot. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Oh my God.
And Putin was KGB. It's very possible we could have ended up staring at one another through a goddamn fence. It's very possible. Didn't know that, did you? Did you know Putin is close to my age? Did you know that? It's true. Look it up.
If the Cold War had continued, he got booted out of the Army long before the Cold War was over. And he never did anything while he was in other than go through boot camp, go through AIT, and then washing out. So he would already been washed out, so how would he have met Putin if the Cold War had continued? Do they put washouts on the front line or something? He's never been out of the United States. So how would he have ever been looking at Putin from across the fence? Sorry,
Unpopular opinion. Putin is hot. He's hot. And I find Russian guys very, very sexy.
You failed in the Army.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I figured out how to do this without revealing too much of my personal information. All right, in my nubby little digits here is my DD214 or a portion thereof. I'm obviously not going to show you my entire DD214, so you can go fuck yourself. However, what I will show you is that it says clearly on my DD214 under honorable conditions.
See, Vaughn wants you to think that under honorable conditions means that he was doing things honorably. That it was the same as an honorable discharge, which it is not. It is, what under honorable means is below honorable. You could say not honorable, honorable, honorable. So he got discharged under honorable conditions, meaning that it was below the standards of being honorable. To receive a general discharge from the military, there has to be some form of non-judicial punishment to correct unacceptable military behavior or failure to meet military standards. Basically, Von Helton was a screw-up, and he got booted out for being a screw-up. He washed out. That is what under honorable conditions means. It means you washed out.
It also states on there that my reenlistment code is RE3. Folks, if I was dishonorably discharged or if I was released on a medical, my reenlistment code would not be RE3. Okay, it wouldn't.
Now, an RE3 is about the worst discharge you can get because an RE4 is for medical reasons, means you're amputee or some medical reason you can never go back in. RE3 means you're such a screw up that they don't ever want you back in. And in fact, you need a waiver. You need a waiver for an RE2. So an RE3 is worse than an RE2. If he was they just getting him out, they would have given him RE1. But if he was a screw up, they'd give him RE2. But if it was a major screw up, they give him RE3. Not qualified to continued Army service.
See, I didn't know that. All of my discharges have been honorable. I have 2 honorable discharges to my name. Yay.
But the disqualification is waiverable, ineligible for enlistment unless waiver is granted. Now, I don't know how you go about getting one of these waivers. I'm sure it's not easy. Probably have to get a congressman to sign. The military has to be extremely desperate to accept it. vonhelton, an RE3 is a washout discharge. They didn't want him back. He was a screw up. And on top of that, vonhelton always tries to explain that RE3 meant something different then. No, RE3 was developed in the early 1940s during World War II, or just prior to World War II, actually, and it has never changed from then until now. RE3 has always meant that you're a washout.
I wouldn't be allowed back in the service if I was dishonorably discharged or released on a medical. Now, the separation code there is JHJ. I'm sure a troll or hater will look it up. However, trolls and haters, I would remind you that the JHJ code does not necessarily apply to me in total. Okay? There are certain aspects of the JHJ code that do apply. There are certain aspects that do not apply. Okay, so researching the JHJ code to your heart's content is not going to help you, trolls.
There's not really much research needed. Unsatisfactory performance. What part of it? The unsatisfactory or the performance? I mean,
wow.
There is no part of it doesn't apply to them, and part of it does.
Unsatisfactory performance. Oh, the paper trail on this guy. Do you know how many counseling statements they would have to give him? Counseling after counseling after counseling after counseling. Fuck. Ain't that some shit? That is some shit, man.
Unsatisfactory, there's no parts to it. Unsatisfactory performance means he washed out. Everything about his DD-214 screams washout. There is no other way to describe the failure of vonhelton's military service. vonhelton failed. He gets no VA benefits. He claims because Cold War don't get VA benefits. I got VA benefits. How do you think I ended up buying my home?
I was eligible for VA benefits when I served from 86 to 90. That was before some of you were born, or when some of you were in grade school, or when some of you were shitting in diapers. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was a long, long time ago.
So, sorry about your luck, Vaughn. You failed at the Army. It's a big fail. Big fail, Vaughn. Yep.
Okay, the point is, though, is that the trolls and haters were claiming that I was released from the Army under a dishonorable discharge or a medical discharge. But as you can clearly read, if you can read English, you can clearly read, no, that's not the case. I was released under honorable conditions. So all you trolls and haters have now been pwned.
He called you stolen valor. Well, I know he would call me stolen valor for sure. And I can prove it. I have proved it. I put my DD-214 up. So there's no more arguments.
You've now been shot down in flames, and you can suck on my big 10-inch. All right? So
No, not even if there was a gun to my head. Not even if it meant the survival of the human race. Sorry, world, you're just fucked on this one.
that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. See ya. Bye.
No, actually, you pwned yourself, Bon. You just proved yourself to be a washout. All anybody has to do is research all three of those things. Under honorable condition, washout.
Oh
RE3,
my God,
washout.
really?
JJ, washout.
Really?
Vonhelton, washout.
Really? Yeah. Boy, I'd love to just, you know what? Just let me beat him. Take me to where he is and let me beat him. Let me do this for you, my brother, Reverend. Let the Reverend Mother do this for you. Let me give a holy beating unto this heathen that besmirched our beloved Reverend.
Correct. Putin is ex-KGB. That's why I
Hey,
watch him very
Graveyard Flowers,
carefully.
how you doing,
Anything
honey?
I hear about Putin, my ear perks up. You know, had the Cold War continued, me and Putin would probably have been looking at each other from across a fence somewhere.
If the Cold War had continued, you'd probably just be failing somewhere else because you already had failed the Army long before the Cold War was over.
That's true. I was a Cold War vet.
You were a Cold War washout. That's about it.
And Putin was KGB. It's very possible we could have ended up staring at one another through a goddamn fence.
Shit.
What fence are you talking about? Is there some fenced-in area where all the Cold War washouts hang out, and Putin would have gone there?
It's very possible. Didn't know that, did you? Did you know Putin is close to my age?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Did you know that? Look it up.
It doesn't really matter what age you and Putin are. The fact that Putin might see
I shall smite him with the left hook of judgment. Then I shall smite him with the right cross of I'm gonna beat your ass.
some real veteran, he wouldn't see you across from what fence? You've never even been out of the United States. You tried to go to Canada to molest some underage girl, but the father found out.
Oh, awesome, Blazing.
That was your only chance to ever even leave the United States. So don't tell me you could have stared at him across from a fence. Only if he was laughing at you, that's about the only thing he'd do, seeing you. Because you're nothing. You're no threat to Putin, me, or anybody else, for that matter. You're a stolen valor piece of shit, Von Helton. And I'm going to keep saying it every time you bring it up. Every time I find a video clip of you talking about your military service, I'm going to debunk it every time. Because you were never in civilian capacity, because RE3s cannot do government work. An RE3 can't even be a janitor at a government building.
And you know, I've still got a VA loan that I can use. I haven't used yet. Saving it. Von Helton doesn't have that. No. He doesn't get any of the benefits of being a veteran. Not even going to the VA. The VA won't help him. I'm not sure if that's a benefit or not. The VA, going to the VA. I'm not sure if that's a benefit or not. Because I started getting healthier once I got away from the VA.
Sorry about your luck, vonhelton. Just because someone's a stolen valor doesn't mean that they never served. Von is a clear example of this. He did serve and then failed and washed out. But it's stolen valor
absolutely.
that he embellishes and lies about his military service. It's very common to find stolen valors that actually did serve. But usually, if they have grandiose stories like they did government service, they were assassins for the government, or they were Navy SEALs or whatever, usually you'll find out that they did something really embarrassing or shameful in their military service. Von Helton's no example of that. Is an example of that. The other thing that stolen valors do a lot is claim that their military service is somehow top secret. There's no documentation because you had to sign an MVA. Those MVAs expire, okay? Whatever secrets you had, after a certain amount of time, they expire and then they're no longer a government secret. The military cannot, unless what he did was, national security. Well, he was in during the Cold War. We're no longer in the Cold War, so whatever he did is no longer a national security, plus the weapons have changed since his time. They used entirely different tanks than they did when Von Helton was in. So there's nothing Von Helton would know that he would have to keep an MVA going. Plus, if you do government work like that, which most people ever do that are people who are in the military. If you do government work, they always reward you handsomely. You're not going to find some ex-government agent living in squalor like Von Helton did.
No. He would have a perfect smile. He'd be living in the lap of luxury, and he wouldn't be spouting all these conspiracy theories. He certainly wouldn't look like that. Shaped like that. I'm not talking about his face. I'm talking about his body. He's a fat fuck. He's got a set of milkers on him that is almost as big as mine.
Living in his mom's trailer for the last 30 years. That wouldn't be somebody who was an ex-government assassin. Not that there is. I don't think they have them. They have people in the military. They're not going to take someone who's an RE3 flunky out of a tanker unit to become some black ops guy. They got Navy SEALs. They got Delta Force. They all kinds of special warfare people. Von Helton's not special warfare. Von Helton didn't accomplish anything in the Army, and his stories are so ridiculously untrue. If he was walking around just sitting in his tank, the Army's also a job. If you're on the job, you're not supposed to be going sitting back reading the manual somewhere instead of doing what you were told to do. Von Helton couldn't do what he was told. Von Helton was a screw-up, and thus they kicked him out of the Army. That's all you really need to know. I know he probably went AWOL and all that stuff. That's what his family says. The bottom line is he was just a...
Well, Shiloh, you want some tig old bitties and and a big old booty to wrestle with? Why don't you go find Von Helton? He's got a shelf booty and some big old honkers. He's toothless too.
Screw up. His whole DD-214 just screams, I'm a screw up. Von Helton's busted. Just like it says there across the screen. He's busted. I busted him many times for it. I've been doing this for years. going on what first one came out in late 2015. I've been doing Stolen Valor videos on Von Helton since then. A lot of veterans thank me. I had one veteran thank me just recently for the videos I've done on Von Helton, which prompted me to do this one. Because I haven't done one for a while. I need to do one on this ass clown, this Valor thieving piece of shit.
What about her?
Can't take care of his kids.
What
Couldn't
about
take care of his
Shan?
wife.
What about her?
Couldn't take care of his mother. And can't take care of his dogs. Can't take care of himself. He's just a flat out failed tart.
It's Hatfield's. Hatfield wants to get that. Wow. He really wants to hit that. You go get your girl, Hatfield. I would sing, I will always love you, but I'll lose my entire audience. I do that to Mr. Bats every now and then. And he finds it rather annoying. I don't know why. I'm just singing, I will always love you.
Loser. That's all he is. And he doesn't need to be talking about how great of an Army Cold War hero he was when we all know he wasn't. He was in during the Cold War. He got out long before the Cold War was over. Putin would have never even saw him unless Putin wanted to get a good laugh, and that's about it. Floor with this crap of a piece of shit. I'm not no fan of Putin. I do not like Putin, but I do not like this guy either. So they got
that. Oh my God. Y'all are fucking funny. Okay, back to Shanny we go. That was a nice little break. All right, fat ass. Do what you do.
Like, I gotta put that in my head that they're no longer my babies. Well, they are my babies, but you know what I mean. You know, it's a vacation for them. It's a vacation.
Vacation. Vacation. They were of no use to you anymore. You don't care. If it were me, I would be so devastated. You wouldn't see me ever again. But not Shanny. No. No. Not this bitch. She's faking every last bit of this. She has the front of her hair done, her makeup done. What a piece of work.
Vacation for us, so all of us can get better.
Zachary loves adventures. And his mom can't take him on adventures, folks.
My baby is almost 18. I tell her all the time she's always going to be my baby. I say that to my boys
Graveyard
too.
Flowers
And
just
they're like,
became a member, Level
Mom.
Battling. Graveyard Flowers became a member, Level Battling. Now I gotta sing the damn song. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome, 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 welcome to our club. Welcome. Yay, welcome. Yay, welcome. Yay, welcome. And welcome to our club. You'll see our custom emojis in the corner. Yeah, I made them myself. And yeah, I'm kind of proud of them. And use them, have fun with them. And there will be a Bad After Dark members only special. I just don't know when. I got to coordinate and, locate and get my panel together and all that. And I promise that I will. I just procrastinate. I will do it though. Also, I want to thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being a member. You are awesome sauce. Aw. Aw, you're so sweet. Oh, thank you, Graveyard Flowers.
All they are is the accusers of the brethren. Accusing day and night. It's like literally what they do is accuse me day and night. And they forget that I'm a Christian. Do you know I had someone today? I blocked them, but God, what is his name? He was crypto something. But the crypto dude that's been in here talking lately, he told me today that I shouldn't talk about the God stuff because it really turns him off. And my answer to that is no. I am Shanny for Christ. You'd like to have a Bible study with me? Oh my God. That would be so cool. I haven't been to a Bible study in so long.
Yeah. I've been to Bible studies before. And, I get nothing out of it. I'm sorry. I have my reasons.
Like, I love the Bible, don't get me wrong, but it's been a while. Well, it hasn't been that. I opened it up yesterday.
I done
Never
forgot where I
mind.
was going with that.
But I haven't been like
Who would be in a Bible study with this bitch? Is where I was going with that. Who would do a Bible study with her? Who? Who is this imbecile?
actively reading it. I just like am going through memory of what the Bible says. Because I always
That's awesome.
try to make sure that I'm like formed the way the Bible tells me how to. Like, I've read the Bible
I
so
do
many
too.
times. I think I've read the Bible about 20 times.
I generally feel out of place with most people. A little out of step with everybody else. Just hanging back doing my own thing while everybody else is doing theirs and worrying about the newest trend. And it works for me. People never really understood why I just don't talk much. It's because I don't talk unless I have something important to say. Or something smart ass to say. Both are important.
Times in my life. So that's a lot of study in a book. Like,
You know what? You may read the Bible, but you don't comprehend it. You don't comprehend it at all. Your reading comprehension is shit. And you take it and twist it and turn it to something it's not. Shit. Yeah, fuck it. Deal with it later. You know, I'm just Shanny, I get not being a normie. I do. I'm not a normie. Not even close. Normies can't handle me. Because I do things on my terms and I say what I mean and I don't mince words. But Shanny, she thinks that means being a bitch. She does. She thinks being forthright is being a bitch. No, it's saying what's on your mind in a respectful manner and having discourse like a grown woman does. Not screeching like a fucking harpy to try to get your way.
the second book, or like book series, I guess I would claim, that I've read something multiple times is Harry Potter.
Oh, me too, Blaze.
I really liked Harry Potter, and I know there's gonna be Christians that are gonna be like, it's witchcraft. Yeah, but it's still a good movie. You can't see how they are
Hey,
from a
Emily.
different perspective, especially when it's fantasy and isn't really real. It's just a movie. Like, have you ever read something or done something just to see what's written in it? So, in case someone comes to you and, like, talks to you about it, you actually have a reference to which you can speak to them about. But it's been years since I've read Harry Potter. I'll say that. Um, um, I have a strong faith. I have a strong faith in Jesus Christ. To me, God is real, like real, like he's an entity I speak to.
It isn't enough to just say the words and say that you believe. You actually have to live the life too. That means trying to be the best human being you can be with the equipment you're given. You get me? I do the best with what I've got. With what I've got and how I'm built. You too could work if you really wanted to, but you're not. You don't want to work. You want to just leech off the fucking system. Jason even said he'd rather go hungry than work. That's why I didn't feel sorry for him. Because to me, if he was really hungry, he would work. And he would do everything he can to learn.
Whenever I really need to talk to him, or sometimes I lay a joke and then he lays a joke and we laugh together because we're friends and I walk with him. That's what I truly believe.
Oh, yeah? Is he into knock-knock jokes? Knock, knock. Who's there? Shanny. Shanny who? Shanny's a fucking crazy lard-ass bitch.
I have a strong faith. I have a strong faith, you know.
And then you would understand that you're living in sin. Number one, you're not married. Number two, you're lazy as fuck. Criminally lazy. I wish they could get people for malingering. But it's your choice if you want to work or not. And if you don't want to work, there's programs.
For some reason, YouTube on my private channel, they're taking, oh, God, I gotta think about this. I'm sorry, my brain ain't working right. Well, that went out of my mind. Ah, shit. I took my cyclobenzaprine. That's why my memory is freaking foggy as shit.
This presentation is brought to you by diabetes.
Good morning. I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Actually, about diabetes and diabetes. Now, I'm not perfect, and I've done things I shouldn't do. Diabetes. Have a good day.
Every exercise program
Oh
I
my
know about
God.
works from the neck down. Not long ago, I taught a renowned...
That hair is not budging. Oh my God. Holy 80s hair. Shitski. Look at those bangs. Them bangs are banging, ain't they? I used to have hair like that. Not anymore. Now my hair won't do anything. That's why I wear wigs.
Plastic surgeon how to do this technique. And he said, Greer, it only makes sense. The facial muscles are just like the muscles in the rest of your body. If you work them, they will respond too. He said that most people start to get sag right in here, and then it works under the eyes and then all over. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the face, we're going to exercise the muscles, and we're going to lift and smooth out the skin. When you bring blood to the skin, you create more elasticity in the skin, which of course gives you a younger look. The name of the technique is called the lion. And some of you may know this, but we've added a few new things to it. You're going to watch me first, and then you'll follow along. It starts with a low O. Stretching the skin.
Holy Aquanet. This is some stupid shit. Bitch, don't even. Oh my God. This is ridiculous.
At the bottom part of your face. We'll then
She looks like she's getting ready to take a big, huge schlogger.
accompany it with sticking your tongue out. We will then look up so we can work underneath the eyes. And we'll hold our breath for a count of 8. Now I'm going to demonstrate this, and then you'll do it along with me.
Yeah, it has to be the purple can. That's what my mom used. It's what I use. There ain't no fucking way. I ain't doing that shit. No fucking way. I think my wrinkles are just going to stay right where they are, sweetheart.
Wow. Bringing blood to the face and oxygenating the blood is the most cleansing thing you can do.
I'm making content and you're still watching because I make the fucking content.
Did you know in some places there are laws where I can still be arrested for my beliefs? I'm a witch. I have almost been arrested for it. I am so sorry. That's fucked up. You have every right to be a witch. You're spiritual. I respect that. You see things that other people don't see and have a different perspective on things.
And if you say I'm not a Christian because of that, that I believe that people should have their fucking freedom, well, welcome to America. America's about freedom and liberty and taking care of your fellow man and separating religion from state. So religions can't take over the government.
Religions aren't taking over the government. What are you fucking talking about, you crazy heifer? God. Oh my God.
Which is a good thing, because their rights are our rights. Witches' rights are our rights.
Hey, Missy Cat.
And our rights are witches' rights. And we should not trespass on people's beliefs. That does not mean
No, she wouldn't.
that I'm not a Christian, because I don't want to trample over.
Where was all this care and concern for your children? Oh, right. You're not going to give a damn till they turn 18 and can do something for you. And then when they don't, you're going to turn on them like a rabid wolf. Spoiler alert. Oh, you're supposed to say spoiler alert before you let loose the spoiler.
Over people's beliefs. I have a strong faith. My spiritual powers are natural. What I do usually happens. Like I predicted that COVID was about to happen a long time ago. A long time ago.
Oil, dirt, and warts.
It's true. Like, what does it take for an atheist to believe in God?
Well, we got a heap and helping of that now.
That's really...
Yeah. This is my prediction. She's going to come back in a quick, fast, in a hurry fashion sometime. Unknown when. Unknown when. But when she does, it will be spectacular. And I'll bring it to you as quickly as I can.
What I wonder. Because I predicted something that no one really would predict that would happen, or even thought that could happen. That we all were mad.
Why couldn't you predict your own damn demise? Why couldn't you predict what would happen if you got with Jason? You know, you'd probably still be happily married. Maybe. You hadn't scared this one away, that one away. This guy seems like a good guy. He probably would have stood by you. But you fucked it up. You're feeling bitter because you gave up a good guy for a dickweed.
masked up and stuck in our houses for like 3 fucking years. That's a long time to be isolated. That's like you're in a spaceship type of isolation for 2 years. The same space, the same 4 walls. And if you ever went out, it's with a mask and everyone else's mask. And nobody talked, really, because you can barely breathe in fucking masks. To the nurses and doctors that still wear masks and the police
I'm going to
officers,
ask the question.
like, kudos to you.
All right. Now, I've posed the question to Shanny, knowing that she's not going to answer. Was it worth it? You know, losing her kids, her husband, her family, everything else. And just having absolute zero. Was it worth it? Do you guys think it was worth it? 2 years of 3 years of luxury for 5 years of abject poverty? Wouldn't be worth it to me if I could see into the future. I'd be like, screw that. And then I would make sure that I would never go near that son of a bitch. If I was a treacherous dog like Shanny.
Kudos to you. I don't know how you could have any energy at all. Babe, did your interview stop? Oh, never mind. My spiritual powers are natural. What I do usually happens. Like,
Yes, you did.
I predicted that COVID was about to happen a long time ago. A long time ago. It's true. I have a strong faith. I need to get a wheelchair.
Okay, guys.
I really need to get a wheelchair.
This is as far as I go.
My knees are, they're pretty much done at this time.
Well, stay off them. That's as much as I can fucking stand. I want to thank everybody that joined me today. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.